There are many resources out there that can teach you valuable interview lessons. However, there is one group that is seriously underrepresented, those of you who never want a job. And for that reason, I will teach you how to fail every job interview. Many would argue that preparation is the key to success, or in our case, the lack thereof. If you want to successfully fail every job interview, then the best way to prepare is to not prepare at all. Employers love it when you know nothing about the job. Job search expert Allison Doyle notes that prior research on the company you're applying to is a crucial part of the process. She provides numerous resources and tips for finding out more information about the company. However, you shouldn't have to prove that you have excellent research skills. When they see on your resume that you successfully stalked your ex on Instagram or dug up enough incriminating evidence to blackmail your previous employer, they will know all that they need to know about you. As you work hard to avoid researching, make sure you also never practice. If practice makes perfect and perfect could get you the job, then you should be striving for imperfection. I recommend that you show up extra late so you have no time to prepare. If you're looking to fail a job interview, I assume it's because your life is already way too busy with your video game schedule and TikTok career. It shouldn't be too hard for you to avoid practicing when you already put such a little effort into being an adult. Doyle explains that you should practice so that your delivery is confident and natural. However, confidence is the enemy to failure, and laziness is its ally. If you want to fail before even stepping in the room, make sure they can tell how little you practiced. Better yet, seal the deal for your failure before you even step out of your house. You may have heard the phrase, dress for success, and I agree. The way you dress communicates your desire to succeed, but everyone has a different definition of success. If your ultimate goal is to live in your parents' basement and play video games, then sweatpants will do. Whatever your idea of success is, make sure you communicate your dislike for the job by showing up in something entirely inappropriate. During his time as the general partner of hiring and recruiting with Edward Jones, Tony Marshall claims how much of an impact your appearance can have on the interview process. He claims that if you really want to fail, turn up in a purple suit with purple hair, as someone once did. However, modern companies are increasingly becoming more and more relaxed on the work dress code. If you're trying to work as Barney, then a purple suit and purple hair is probably a good bet. But for this reason, you must also consider your presentation. Founder of the training firm Proteus, Erica Anderson shares all the best kept secrets for failing your next job interview. The perfect balance of confidence and a calm exterior is the recipe for success. But instead, you should choose one extreme or the other. In Anderson's experience with overly confident interviewees, she writes, "It was exhausting and certainly not something I would have wanted to experience every day." I believe she said it best. No recruiter will want to deal with your dominating personality. If controlling the interview is not your style, then maybe the alternative is a better option. Anderson recalls one individual who was afraid to even answer a question. This is a great way to ensure your failure. You can't get hired if you refuse to speak. However, if you are unable to remain silent, there always comes a part in the interview when you are asked if you have any questions. This is your chance to show that you don't care about anyone except for yourself. Tony Marshall claims that the worst way to answer something in an interview is to ask what's in it for them. This means this is your time to ask how much money you'll make, when you'll get that raise, and what your vacation days are. Wow them with your selfishness. If none of these tactics work to deter the interviewer from your unmotivated presentation, then the next best option is sabotage. This is your chance to pull out all the blackmail material you have from your previous employers. Make sure they know that you'll complain about everything. Erica Anderson confirms that you should never throw anybody under the bus. This is a sure way to show that you are a bad employee. No one wants to hire someone that could do the same to them. If, on the off chance, the interviewer also enjoys blackmailing and all else fails, the final option is to just not show up. You can't ace an interview if you aren't there to participate in it, and unless you're Bill Gates, I highly doubt they'll take your word for it that you should hire. However, a job is hard work and not a lot of fun, so you should put it off as long as you can. Keep pursuing TikTok and tell your parents you're still developing those soft skills. With these tips, you're well on your way to failing every job interview.